I want to acknowledge Senator-elect Warren, my fellow constitutional officers, members of the cabinet and the administration, General Rice, and other members of the command staff who are here today. I want to welcome all of the ladies and gentlemen who have joined us today, members of the Gold Star families, those who work in the State House, and those who appreciate that this is your house. This is a public building, and you are all here. You are all welcome. It's my honor to welcome and to thank all of the veterans, past and present. My special welcome to veterans of the war in Vietnam, as Secretary Nee acknowledged. We're acknowledging after 50 years the start of the Vietnam War. We appreciate the service and the sacrifice of all veterans to the Commonwealth and to our nation. John F. Kennedy said that we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. And that's why we have provided tuition waivers to veterans, why we have supported economically disadvantaged veterans, why we've expanded the Women's Veterans Network and encouraged the hiring of veterans. That's why I was so proud to sign the Valor Act, which the Secretary referred, which assists veteran-owned businesses, opens up public projects to disabled veterans, makes it easier for kids and military families to transition between and among schools and supports our goals for our families. For these and other reasons, all of the reasons that the Secretary acknowledged, we have consistently in Massachusetts been ranked first in the nation in veteran services. Deeds, not just words. Deeds. That's how. As we veterans heard and heeded your nation's call to service, we pledge to listen to your voice, to learn what you need, and to do our very best in partnership with all in government and in the private sector to help you help yourselves. It's in that spirit that I thank you again for your service, and I welcome you warmly to the State House today. Thank you very much.
We are duty-bound to remember those who have not returned. During our history, over 140,000 Americans have been captured and imprisoned by freedom's enemies. There is a small table in the front in a place of honor. The table is symbolic of the fact that members of the American Armed Forces are still missing. Captive Americans, stripped of their freedom, treated with contempt and brutality, they have fought long, lonely battles against despair, physical and psychological torture, and the fear of being forgotten. They are POWs and MIAs. They are not with us this day, but we remember them. The table set for one is small, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner alone. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intention to respond to their country's call. Please remember. The single rose displayed in a vase reminds us of our families and loved ones. They keep the faith, awaiting their return. Remember. The red ribbon tied on the vase is reminiscent of the red ribbon worn on the lapel of thousands who bear witness to our unyielding determination to demand a proper accounting of our missing. Remember. A slice of lemon is on the bread plate to remind us of their bitter fate. Remember. There is salt upon the bread plate, symbolic of the family's tears as they wait. Remember. The glass is inverted. They cannot toast with us this day. The chair is empty. They are not here. Remember, for all who served with them and called them comrades who depended upon them, they have not forsaken you. Please remember them. Timothy Sullivan, Commander, United States Navy retired, a former prisoner of war, Vietnam veteran, and the current director of the Massachusetts Federal Veterans Benefits Program, along with Maureen Dunn, Regional Chairman, National League of POW MIA Families, will now light candles in remembrance of our country's POWs and MIAs. brother, or sister is lost. A family is torn, and their grief is beyond comprehension. We keep a place of honor for the families of those who remain eternally young. Thus, a floral tribute to the Gold Star mothers, Gold Star wives, and Gold Star family members. As I remember each fallen warrior by announcing their name, would the family member please rise to accept a rose as a symbol of our continued respect, presented by members of our honor guard. First, our Gold Star mothers and families. Dolly Sullivan, Captain Christopher J. Sullivan, United States Army.